hard drives and start the show. Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Enter the Dungeon, episode 31. I'm your DM and host who did not put the faces on. Let me put our faces on. There's my face, and we'll get Adam's face. Adam's face. There we go. Or the top of his head. And we'll get Ahmed's face. There we go. Or Ahmed's a couch. Mark is out today. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? I'm going to unmute your faces, and everything is ready to go. Go. Hello. Hello. I can't hear Adam for some reason.
Hello, sunshine.
There we go. Okay, we got everyone. Got everyone. All right, how's it going? I just did the intro, so.
Yeah,
Mike's
we couldn't hear you. So
yeah,
am I on deck? I don't know. His lips are moving. I'm pointing at my ear like a jackass.
You should tell us we're streaming.
We are streaming. Yep.
All right, good.
Yep.
So guess what I learned? I knew this before, but I forgot.
What's that?
Teleport is an uncommon spell.
Yeah, we're screwed.
So, well, no, we're not, because there's a spell that can be cast that halves the penalties due to terrain that we can use to catch up.
Ah, you guys are thinking about going after the pumpkin seed?
The pumpkin seed. I think we need to pack up our treasures, use our chests, use all the bags of holding, get them nice and full, and run home to mommy.
All right. So before we start that, why don't we do the how'd you do's? We'll get that out of the way. Since I saw you guys last, which was Thursday, what's up in your world? Or Wednesday?
I very nearly shot myself at the gym on Friday. I have a video.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a video of me squatting. I was squatting 435 or 430, and I was trying to get.
At 4:30, you were squatting, yes?
Yes. And I was planning to get 5 reps. I wanted at least 3. And on the 3rd rep, there was a gaseous passing, like a massive gaseous passing. I'm like, uh-oh. And I actually, the camera, because my wife was recording, picked it up.
Oh.
So it was one of those. I wasn't, it was one of those days where I started bleeding on the first warm up from my face because my food wasn't good. So it was like, oh, this is going to be rough. I was expecting I'm going to bleed out my face and I'm going to poop myself. It's like it's all bad.
Just blame it on the carrot diet, the all carrot diet that you've been
the all carrot diet. Oh yes, it's the orangening.
Man,
messed up.
I don't even.
Oh, Wither King, how you doing?
I don't even know how to
Yeah.
how to process that one.
Yeah, it was definitely. I feel pretty good right now. I got 3. That was good. 430 for 3. That was okay.
Yep.
Didn't poop. Could have got 4 for sure. 5 might be questionable. Probably would involve pooping.
In 30 or 40 years, that'd be a good thing to say. I was able to get up today. Didn't poop myself. Pretty good. I feel good about myself today.
Well, when you're lifting, what is it, 600 pounds? Yeah, pooping yourself is a concern.
It's a thing that can happen. Well, it was we were going to dinner, so I didn't eat properly before going to the gym. So it was everything was all the insides are a little bit off,
No, I don't know.
Too much grease.
I understand insides being a little bit off, but
That's as far as it goes with me.
Yeah, exactly. Ahmed, what's up with you? What are you eating?
Well, I finally got that new laptop. I was eating a cinnamon caramel cake. Oh, I love those.
Holy fucking sugar, dude! You're almost as bad as Mark.
Whoa!
And you'll be passed out an hour from now. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I want to tell you that.
So gaming with Ahmed is really fun. Whenever I'm out in Ottawa, going from his place is really good. But since I've been pretty on top of like my diet and stuff, the dessert is the size of what the meal was supposed to be, and it's all carbs, all of it.
That's right.
Whereas whenever you're gaming physically with me, it's like endless pizza.
It's just endless pizza.
Endless pizza. It's like
Wall-to-wall pizza.
Wall-to-wall pizza. Because we're gaming, we don't want to cook. Can't cook. What the fuck are you doing?
Pizza.
Roll for initiative, and it's pizza. It's like I
It's
don't know.
food that is its own plate.
Yeah. I for as much pizza that I've eaten, I've never thought of it that way. Thank you. A new appreciation for pizza.
I got the new laptop set up. It's working properly now.
Have you tried
And,
Pathfinder Kingmaker yet?
I've created all my characters.
Yeah, see, pretty close. The rule set's pretty close, huh? Like it's like
really good.
90%
It's really good.
there.
I don't know how to get my to change the image of the.
There's a little thingy like when you're picking your image. Look around the frame of the character, and you can open up an alternative folder, and then you need to resize three
image three
That's
ways.
right. Yep.
But can I do that after it's done?
No.
Great. All right, I'm stuck with what I have.
Although you could go and find where those images live.
The images are,
and then so you can't do it through the UI. You're gonna have to go and do some sleuthing through the folders.
Well, the way I got those characters, I added like 30,000 gold pieces.
Oh, you found how to hack the.
Found out, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Add some money here.
Yeah,
This is bullshit.
30,000. I'm like, I had 4 million. 4 million gold pieces. Level 1 adventure. Let's go. Anything I want to buy.
I'm good to go.
Because your
I'm
money actually translates into build points when you're managing your kingdom too. So, and then some of the magic items are like, oh, I forget, I don't have my party with me, and there's a bit of like awkwardness when you're buying. I'm like, I'll just buy all the +6 ability boosts. You have enough characters that it'll go around, but that starts to add up quick. Anyways, yeah, I cheat now in that game. Like I cheat fucking hard.
The fear,
Gestalt
the
all the
fear
way.
effect?
Oh, I got a Gestalt. His name is Atlas. He reminds me of Ogre. It's just like he hits something with a hammer and it disappears.
It disappears. It's gone now.
50 strength barbarian fighter, a multi-class vivisectionist, alchemist for the sneak attack and the mutagens. It's like, oh my god, this is so fun. But then I cranked up the enemy difficulty, right? So every once in a while, every once in a while, it's like, oh, our will saves suck. Everyone's attacking each other. Oh shit! It's just like the real game.
Yeah, what I like is when your character is feared or you lose control, like you actually lose control, he just runs away. I'm like trying to click on him, I'm like, oh shit, I can't control him. He's off screen.
Yeah, he's off screen aggroing other monsters. It's like, oh shit.
I'm like, no.
No, it is really, really well done.
Yeah. And I took the AI off all the characters. I don't want them casting anything. I do it all myself.
I kind of just let them go. Like, yeah.
No, I'm picky. I'm like, no, here we're going to do an entangle. And here I will do magic missile.
So you pause at the end of every round? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. No, I just let it fly. Every once in a while, you pause when something bad's happens. Like, no, go over there, and then you're hitting the H button to make them all like hold
like
still.
Hold.
Yeah, it's like, don't. They're traps. Quit wandering around. Quit running after the monsters. There's a clearly designated trap there. The monsters want this.
Skull on the floor.
it's the red box on the floor. Don't touch it. And then you got your rogue in the middle of fight trying to undo the trap because you know the trap's bad while the fight's raging. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Yeah.
With her, yeah. Stop it! Don't move over the trap you noticed.
Right. Funny. Anyways. Well, Adam could enjoy his Mario Kart or whatever it is that he's playing. And
I'm currently playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's pretty fun.
Is it? That's great. That's great, buddy.
I think
Did you poop yourself while playing it?
No, I didn't.
All right. So what about me? I'm rewatching The Expanse. Such a great show. The pacing is amazing. lots of tension. The characters I actually kind of like. They're real. They feel real. What else? There are politics in space, and it's like it's so good. And then I know where season 3 goes, and it's just can't wait for season 4, which is out, but I want to rewatch it all, put it all fresh in my memory. Watched Spider-Man: Homecoming that finally came in on DVD. That is a good piece of storytelling. The hero is not invincible and perfect from the beginning. He makes mistakes that he has to battle through and then resolve, without giving away too much of the story. I liked it. It was good. It was a good piece of writing there.
Was it? It's been a while. The Night Monkey. Whatever
the Night Monkey, yeah, the off the cuff alias for Spider-Man in Europe, the Night Monkey. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I have not tried Disco Elysium. Cool. That's like the space one, right?
Disco Elysium.
There's another space one that I'm getting this one like Outer Worlds or something like that.
Outer Worlds? That's from the people who made the Fallout games, isn't it?
Those two games in my mind are, because I haven't played either of them, they're kind of I know what they are, but yeah.
I think Marty would really enjoy Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 with the patch that makes them not have a bunch of like dead ends, because they're very much like Baldur's Gate.
Neat. There's just too much media and not enough time. That's the problem I have. Plus I spend time doing this, so
it's also hilarious to play a character who's got like a 2 int, and all of your chat options are.
the fact that you have chat options are probably 3 int.
Well, in that system, it goes 1 to 7.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're pretty dumb. Got it.
You're pretty dumb.
All right. Why don't we do a recap of what happened last game? Last game was called The Greater Temple. The party ransacks the personal quarters of the Supreme Commander before entering the Greater Temple. Darian receives a garbled communique from the last Sphinx. And I guess they do battle. They do battle with evil-infused stone creature guardians. Guardians of the word. All right. So this is where we left off. Darian had warned that he received a message. It was all mixed up from the Sphinx, and he believed something. It has something to do with the circus and with the leaders, and he looks worried.
All right, well, whenever the voice in my head tells me something that, bad is happening, then, probably something bad gonna happen. But since we've destroyed the Guardians, he kicks a hunk of stone.
Yep.
Why don't we see if they got some things that they're gardening?
Let's see what they're gardening. Yeah, I like how you're thinking.
Oh, yes. Grab a few more things in for our bags before we leave. Is everything all right?
Bags are already full.
He's picking his way. Invisible Ptolemy picking his way through the field of corpses,
Crusher
stony corpses.
goes to medium size now.
Crusher shrinks back down. Yep.
Oh.
Hey, Shadow, what the fuck happened to you?
What do you mean what happened to me? Over here.
70 damage.
Oh.
I'll paste the garbled sending. The X's are when static happen. So
The gargoyles. The gargoyles, got a jump on me, you could say.
Crusher's gonna go over to him and start playing doctor.
Abominations. Why does it say abominations?
Crusher's aiming for DC 30.
Darian, are you
yes.
certain they use the word abomination?
Nope.
Well, yes. Why would I lie about something like that? Abomination, something transported, bunch of static.
That is unfortunate.
I think that's what you call it, isn't it? Static.
Static is used as a term for when the noise in a signal is stronger than the signal itself. It's used in math. Congratulations on your learnedness.
I remember playing with a radio.
Fuck's a radio.
I don't know, but them assholes are saying weird shit.
It's like a box with tiny pixies inside that make music and talk to you.
Now he's lost it.
Hey, do you want a box?
Oscar's not talking to you.
You notice Darian rubbing his forehead like he's really confused about something.
Well, we're just gonna take a peek around the corner here.
We're gonna basically. So Darian has used one of his lay on hands in the last fight for sure.
Yeah.
I think he's going to use his second one on Krieger, which will heal him for 30.
Crusher does 8 damage to Shadow.
What the fuck?
sorry, my bad.
Do you want to use your? Did you roll a 1?
I didn't roll a 1. My DC was 30. I rolled below that.
Oh, check out what that crying angel thing does.
It's on a.
I think it's only on a 1, but just check to see if it.
Where do I find this magic item? Okay, so here's a comment for just in general regarding the alchemists. Just looking through the alchemists, they look fun and stuff, but as you progress in levels, the potions you get just become more powerful. You don't actually get anything new. The only thing new you get is basically poisons. But your elixirs get stronger, your munitions get stronger. Other than that, you don't get anything like brand new. It's kind of blah.
Okay, so Ahmed,
Yes.
your DC was 30, right?
Yeah.
You rolled a 2, you got 21.
Yes.
You did not critically fail. So
Oh, it's only in a critical fail?
it's only on a critical fail that you do damage. And
Oh,
on a
okay.
critical fail, you can free action burn your angel pendant to not
To not do
wound you that
damage.
hurts you, to hurt heal.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Crusher, Angel Pendant is what it's called.
So while they're doctoring around, Oscar is scooting around the corners here just to see what's around the edges. See what we're working with.
Darian's still rubbing his temples. Coming to you live from parts unknown. Free Prime Radio. Astral M770. An Exodus multiverse multicast.
Alkur's gonna roll a knowledge. The fuck?
Yep.
Adam thinks this is a cult, probably, because it sounds like a planar check. I rolled 21.
21? Yeah, you have no idea what he's fucking talking about.
Are you remembering your past self?
I was in a weird place filled with all sorts of weird things. Like some sort of mad magician's workshop. There was a radio on. It had music sprites in it. And then this voice came on.
I think it's somebody at your door.
Yeah, you got somebody banging at your door.
Yeah,
Marty.
no, it's the neighbor. He'll go away.
Alright. So,
There is. We will have to define what this radio is. The box with the pixies inside.
Is it important to what we're doing now?
No, but that's where I learned what the word static was from. Somebody was there, and they told me what the funny sound was.
It also has a physical definition as for something to be stagnant within space, but that is not applicable to this situation.
I think we've gone to this weird workshop before.
My friends, I do not want to interrupt your interesting conversation, but what do we plan on doing? We need to catch up to the pumpkin seed, and we need to leave before the wizards and the more powerful, masters come back.
Oh yes, let's grab that treasure.
Let's hurry out of here. We need to move as soon as possible. We've
Hopefully they have
dilly-dallied
a
too long.
scroll of something useful. A phantom steed, a teleport, wind walk. Something of value.
Oscar goes around the corner, and you see a brown agate marble floor that leads to an oddly shaped chamber. And you can see the edge of something golden on the floor in that next chamber.
Shadows following along. Just stay behind Oscar.
I got your back.
There's a lot of
Don't
dirt.
bleed on me.
There's a lot of dirt and gravel, and we'll call this the Western Brown Corridor.
Western brown. Alright, we'll take a quick
Okay,
stealth
there's a
down the
lot
edge.
of gravel on the ground. Your boots crunch a little bit.
Survival? What comes down here or goes through here?
Sure. Shadows looking at the ground and having a look.
Hold on.
Okay. 25.
For this
25.
for this being a very deep part of the temple, there is a surprising amount of traffic. There is a lot of sand mixed in with some earth. You notice that there are humanoids that are medium-sized that come down here. Some of the humanoid tracks in the dirt suggest that their legs were bound and they were making short steps. And this particular way is traversed quite often, or a lot of time, many times over a long period.
Going which way? Towards the circle or back towards where we came from?
With a 25, you do get that most of the traffic are feet going in, and only some of it are feet coming out.
So hold on, Oscar. Something's wrong. This place, it's like the slaves. They mostly come down here, but they don't come back. Something's down there.
Okay, you each get 1 hero point. Until you use a consumable, you're not going to get your extra hero points. I've noticed that you guys have a ton of consumables that you haven't haven't been using.
I was quite literally looking at Oscar is going to quaff an eagle eye elixir, which will last for 1 hour, giving him a bonus of +1 or +2 to find secret traps and doors.
Awesome.
I don't know why +1 or +2, but it's a +1 or +2.
No, it's +1 perception, +2 in finding trapdoors.
Okay. Doors are traps, so it's +2 to find traps.
Yep.
Got it.
Good. All right, I'm drinking one of those. I'm at least parallel with the process.
All right, so Oscar can get his hero point if he wants. His extra
Yep.
his extra hero point. You're using your consumables. You're being adventurers.
I'm gonna drink a truth potion.
No, part of the reason why I'm doing that is that the point of the campaign was to learn the system, and I realized that you guys have a small treasure hoard of consumable items that you haven't been touching. So
Yep,
Yeah.
we've just been looking at that, going, yeah. Well, it's some of them are very situational. But this
Some
one,
of
this
them
is
are-
the situation. So for this one, so let's use it.
yep.
All right.
Okay, Oscar, it screams magic. Basically, there is a bronze or brass ring. It looks really old. It does have some cracks in it, obvious magical marks around the center of it, and then more painted on the floor. in some metallic paint or even etched into the floor and then filled with metal is a stone circle or a stone triangle. A metallic triangle.
Is this a song gate on the floor?
Yeah.
Not that Oscar would know.
You could try singing at it if
is there any blood, Marty?
Shadow's
smell of blood?
No, there is a very, very a dry quality as you're kind of going through. Like almost unnaturally dry.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oscar, you see a lot of like really, really strange sand, kind of like here and there, kind of collected near the edges.
Why does this feel like it takes you somewhere else?
Well, there's supposed to be like ways to get to all the other places. So
What places?
I keep threatening to throw Alkur into the fire domain. Alright. Why don't we check the next one?
Yeah, right. There's one over here. Oh, there's one over there. Oh man, there's some everywhere.
Dude, watch out for the... Wait a sec. Don't watch out. Well, there's an illusion behind you.
Yeah.
Tricksy illusion.
It was Crusher that fell. That failed to save on that one.
Oh, was it Crusher?
Yeah, Shadow's like, ugh.
Sorry, it was Crusher and Alkur that failed the same.
Yes,
Yeah.
the two guys who
Hey,
drank
watch out
the
for
juice.
fucking... Yeah.
Drank the Kool-Aid.
Okay, down the western corridor that is gray.
Oh my god.
The corridor ends in a circular chamber where there is a similar bronze or gold circle etched with runes. Although at the center of this one is a definite swirling of wind. You do see that there are a lot of manacles and shackles and things that have been abandoned around the portal.
Oh no.
So they don't send the shackles through this one?
Nope.
Are there any that look
This is-
particularly good?
This is where they're sacrificing them.
Yeah, you could probably gather up 6 poor manacles, 2 standard, and 1 superior.
We'll grab the superior for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not too close.
What?
So there's 2 on each side. Earth, air. Guessing fire is next, and then water way up there. From the colors of things.
Yeah, there's definitely a draft coming from this room. It's probably coming from the portal.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not touching that fucking thing. Alright, yeah, let's check this one.
There is definite heat coming from this particular corridor.
Do we take damage if we step here?
No?
Alright.
Alright, there's an oddly shaped chamber with a different looking circle.
They sent slaves through here, so they don't want them hurt. They want them to make it over there. No traps.
There's definite heat coming from the star of embers at the end of this chamber, and there's a curious thing that is sitting on the other side of the room. It's pretty big. It looks like some sort of golem.
Oh.
Alright, that thing is kind of fun. Choo choo. Oh. Is that like a submarine into the fireplane? I want to go to the
This-
fireplane now.
This looks interesting.
At first you thought it's a golem, but it's not
It was
moving.
like, oh fuck!
Yep.
Wait a a second.
Yeah, shadow marks in the spray, like.
Okay, it doesn't move.
Alright, this thing is... Look at that thing.
I'm not sure. Strange.
Well, why don't you just sort of...
Couldn't hit it with an arrow.
Well, yeah, but don't break it. Just kind of...
Yeah, try to like ping its foot or something.
Okay,
Not damage it, just like.
give me an attack roll.
Ah, great. 20, it's blown up.
Okay, so you aim for
30.
you aim for the side of it, and ding! You do bounce an arrow off of it. You can see a little mark where the arrow hit it. You are firing with a magical bow.
I said just a little one.
What?
it doesn't move, doesn't react.
Oh, Oscar, I don't know how do I appraise in this system?
You could probably get a little bit closer, have a look at it.
Oh, I think this thing is super cool. I want one. 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Alright. Watch my back.
Okay, the red there's a forge worth of heat coming off of that symbol. It's glowing.
Scooch around.
Yeah, you're able to scooch around. Okay, so you get a little bit closer. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Was there anyone inside?
40 or 43 versus traps, and 45 versus stone traps.
Okay, so you get a little bit closer, and you realize that the back of the weird apparatus is actually a hatch. And you ding ding, you think the thing might be hollow?
What's its move speed?
It has runes on its pincers.
I'm gonna mount this thing from the rear. Oscar will try to open up the back.
Okay, it does have an amazing lock on it. Like this weird sort of like multi-tiered locking mechanism that you need to insert like some sort of elaborate
Found
key.
a ton of keys.
Yeah, this is more like a rod-like key as opposed to a key.
We're gonna steal the wizard's Lamborghini. How difficult of a
amazing.
I think it's 40.
DC 40.
DC 40. They're not watching. So I will attempt to use my the knock on the skeleton key.
Okay.
Which basically gives me, I believe, a +4 on all the decks. Yeah, it gives me a +4, and it gives me a free check as part of doing it, but it's the same length of time as casting. So, all right, 1d20 plus 27. Pshaw! 34.
Okay, no.
Doesn't budge.
Doesn't budge.
Okay, so I can do it 3 times per round, so I'm pretty fast at this. 44, I get a success.
Okay.
40, I get another success.
All right, you need 3 successes.
I don't succeed, I don't fail. 30, I down to 1 success.
3, yep.
1 success. 1 success. 1 success.
Man, you suck.
1 success. I'm at no successes.
Yeah, you're like cling.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Try saying catch.
No successes. No successes. 1 success. I'm at 4 rounds in. 2 successes.
One success.
success.
2 successes. I broke in the Lamborghini.
Like there's a pressurized seal as you.
That was 6 rounds.
Yep. You 6 rounds of jimmying. There's an obvious there's a little kind of panel that moves in, and you can now open it almost like it's like a car door.
Ooh.
The thing does not make a creak when it's opening. It is well made. For a moment you blink are you seeing something weird? But the inside of the apparatus is too big for its outside.
Oh, tell me it has a good move speed.
You can see a table and bunks and storage places in this elaborate kind of seating area at the front of it with all sorts of levers and.
We were warned about extra-dimensional spaces and extra-dimensional spaces. So Oscar's gonna sneak back to Shadow, go to here and give him his bag of holding.
Okay.
Now, if you die, I'll haunt you.
No problem. I'm just gonna put this bag of holding in this bag of holding. I'm kidding.
Okay, we're gonna go snoop around inside the crab.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a ship. Like everything's tied up in a way like a ship would be.
Yep.
The bunks are actually more like hammocks, and there's a foot locker at each of the bunks. There are 6 bunks. There are portholes on the side where you think you could open up windows and kind of sit in front of the window. You see that there's a periscope. And then there's a bunch of levers at the front, and then some side levers as well, in 2 medium-sized seats right at the front of the apparatus.
So I have a power called Trick Magic Item.
Okay.
Now, it might be stupid or foolhardy to try to turn on the submersible crab. But it might also be fun to try to turn on the submersible crab thing.
Could we get this thing out of here is what I'm wondering.
It looks like it fits down the hallway.
I mean out of this temple.
Large creatures get in and out of the temple. So, we're gonna try a skill feat trick magic item.
Okay. So Oscar goes up to the front, and even though the inside is bigger than the outside, there is a seated area that kind of is circular, like you're looking at the front of the apparatus, and Oscar just
I want to watch the abyss now.
wipes some of the window, and yeah, you can see out the front of it. The apparatus is kind of pointed in this direction. It's kind of like staring at the wall at this point.
We're gonna try to make it stare at Shadow.
Okay. You know that the 10 levers in front of you, or give me your trick magic item check.
So, you examine a magic item you normally couldn't use in an effort to fool it and activate it temporarily. Blah blah blah. Attempt a skill check using the magic item's tradition. I'm assuming this is arcane. And the GM tells me the whatever.
Yep.
Okay, and then alright, so I think I just use a check, an arcane check, to fool the thingy. Oh. $21.
Yeah, you kind of You pull on some of the levers, they don't do anything, or they seem to be kind of locked in position. You do see a slot that is similar to the key that you that was used to open, similar but different. It's like some sort of, you're guessing a metal or crystal shard gets placed into the into the apparatus that makes it go.
Did I critically fail?
Yes.
Okay, so I know I can't do this. I can't do this today. It's what happens.
Yeah, critical fail. You also have something jammed into that slot when you were exploring around, like one of your non-magical picks you dropped in there, and we'll have to get out. You're like, oh, that went down too far. And it's not making proper contact. You kind of get the idea that there's some sort of contact magic that needs to happen. And all the levers are not moving. Like, they're not.
All right, we're going to hop out. We're going to close the door.
Actually, the only lever that moves is the one that allows you to open and close the hatch. The last lever.
We're going to pull out a piece of chalk and just write hatch on the...
Okay.
hatch.
Do you need me to leave a deuce inside?
Leave the fucking deuce inside.
All right, so you guys have been exploring these side chambers for a few minutes. What are the rest of the
Oh, Crusher's supposed to be healing Shadow.
So Crusher's spending 10 minutes to critically fail on... so Crusher's following Shadow? Or,
Yeah, he's gonna be...
Or was that a combat... Like, was that a... the combat
No, it wasn't a combat. No, it was just a 10-minute.
So Crusher is bandaging his brother. Great.
Yeah, he's following him. Hold on, let me get him.
Alkur is going to, I guess, bandage Krieger, and Darian is praying to regain focus.
Okay, Ptolemy, invisible.
It's 30.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
My lord, where are you? And get back here.
38.
But it's so beautiful. Look at them. They're so inviting. It
They're
is.
illusory.
Oh, no, they're not.
Are you certain?
Yes. They are the hems of Zuchtmoy's dress.
That analogy makes it... Well, Darian, I suppose, given the previous statements, your expertise is in making them tired.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean there.
I know what he means. You're gonna go up or dress.
Hard no.
I have a feeling that we're gonna have to get to the other side of the hems at some point.
Yes, there's something back there. There's like tables and stuff. But I think these tentacles destroy the flesh that... Well, how do they get back there? Oh, I could dimension door back there. I'll be back in a jiff.
Okay, do you have enough spells to dimension door back?
It's an excellent question, okay. Totally thinks for a moment. Yes, of course. Although, I think this, and he's invisible so you don't know what he's talking about, might help us get through the tentacles.
The hand with all the fingers?
Yes. I could gently caress the tentacles off to the side. Like a beaded curtain, inviting you within. Deeper we go. My lord, would you stop making things so suggestive? Deeper.
My characters can't hear this.
I know.
Krieger's like, oh, hey.
Ow.
Yeah.
How much damage does Krieger have?
Not too much at this point. But we're still gonna top him off a bit.
Oh man, everybody's so Darian should have another heal right about
He
now.
already used it.
This
He
is
has it every 10 minutes.
We're going through the 10 minutes.
Okay, first 10 minutes. Okay.
All right. Yes, Krieger, stop moving. What happens if you throw a spell at the curtain? Is it something that can be destroyed?
I don't know.
Wait for our brilliant protectors to stop bleeding all over themselves before engaging with the curtain. Normally there's people who take offense when you try to sneak under someone's dress.
So in the brown corridor, there were the walls were covered in carvings of bizarre and unfamiliar creatures. Amongst a few that might be recognized are like basilisks, gorgons, and other monsters native to the elemental plane of Earth, including those like tri-mouthed creatures.
The weird things.
Yeah, the weird things that are
your
Zorn.
stuff. Yeah.
The fire temple, or the gray corridor, similarly had depictions of wispy creatures and foul things in the air, storms and things living inside of storms. The fire temple had all sorts of salamanders and ifrits and big fire monsters and fire-breathing dragons depicted along the corridor.
Alright, well, we better tell the nerds about this. Weenies. I think 10 minutes for exploring those three sounds reasonable.
Yep.
So I will roll my heal check on Krieger. Lack.
You should be able to do DC 30.
I theoretically should be able to do it DC 30. Yes, this is a thing I could potentially do. I'm just checking to see the actual DC that I want to hit. DC 30.
Plus 30 hit points. It's pretty good.
But I'm only trying to cure 30 hit points. We will do a DC 20. Because we only have plus 21.
I go for DC 30 with plus 19.
Oh! Kenny's making fun of you on it.
It's on its couch playing
couch is
character. Touche.
Alkur rolled a 1.
Hold on.
Alkur will use his Crying Angel pendant to not inflict wounds on Krieger as opposed to healing him.
Nice. I will give you your second hero point, even though you have two characters. You use a consumable, get a hero point tonight. Up to a max of 2.
Alright.
So what does the Crying Angel pendant do? The reason why I'm doing this is they had a small hoard of consumables, Kenny, that they weren't using, and I'm forcing them to like look up what these things do.
These are things Alkur actually crafted for the adventure.
Yeah.
So these are pendants that basically turn a critical fail into a normal fail on a treat wounds or stabilize check.
That's interesting. They're called Crying Angel pendants?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's important because if you critical fail, you do damage.
You do damage,
Heal.
and it's like, you're almost dead.
Alkur, like, is holding the used Crying Angel pendant for a moment and has an epiphany that a Crying Angel is important. You don't know why, but...
He gets distracted and kind of stabs Krieger with his bandage slips off her.
It's so beautiful.
No, Kenny.
My lord, what? Fucking Darian's trying to pray. He gets up. Who's Darian going to use his lay on hands on?
He might save it for now, because both
Okay.
him and Krieger are hurt, and it does provide an AC bonus. We're comfortable with having an encounter with a little bit of damage with both our dudes. And I mean, Shadow's all sorts of messed up.
Shadow's at 38 now.
Are we ready
He's
to
at
go
30.
through? Are we ready to go through the hems of Zuckmoy's dress?
No, we're not.
Oh, all right. I think invisibility only lasts for a minute or something. So,
I believe it's 5 minutes.
anyways,
Please. Yeah.
Ptolemy comes rushing back when his invisibility wears off.
Hey, we found a thing.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a wagon with legs and claws and an extra dimensional. Give me back my bag. Extra dimensional.
Shit.
Ptolemy's bobbing up and down. Well, that means it's not a wagon. Says Krieger.
Well, all right. There's a big crab that you get in the butt of, and it like goes to the fireplace, and I opened it, and now I can't make it go.
A butt crab.
I don't. Butt crabs are a different thing. This is crab butt. Very important difference there.
Crab butt.
You guys seriously have problems.
Don't step on the circle. We're gonna go take a peek down here while you go.
Okay.
Look at it.
At first you thought it was just illusory, but you step on the marble of this floor, and there's an ever so slight layer of water, a film of water on it. You kind of went blooch.
But that is disappointing.
It's like an inch shorter, or an inch lower in elevation from the room that you were just in.
Kerr's gonna make his way down this corridor to take a look at the crab thingy. Like, oh, this
Yeah, Ptolemy wants to go see.
Ptolemy, come this
Crab
way.
I'm going to go supervise the weenies. Don't get in any trouble.
All right.
Krieger, Shadow, and Bone Crusher are standing inside the main temple. Oscar's splishing down the quietly going down. At this point in time, you can hear muttering, "Please, please, speak to me. The Supreme Commander is not here. It means that I am the supreme worshipper of your greatness. I know you're there. I know."
Well,
Who's hearing this?
Oscar.
Oscar's hearing this. Let's see if we've got something fun.
Your presence is close, but you do not speak to me. I am a loyal servant of you, Old One. I have gazed upon your many forms. The horned demon, the old man. Yet you forsake me. You do not speak to me. What must I do? These killers have arrived to ruin your plans. May my tears in the waters of corruption please you.
Sneak up to the corner, see if we can see him.
Okay, you don't see anyone. You see this a much different chamber. There is a pool of water. There are stairs that lead up.
Do I see any feet in the water, displacing the water on the film?
Give me a seek action.
Additionally, I've got that thing with my stealth where this doesn't work on me for some reason because I'm very good at hiding from alternate forms of being.
Yeah, in the green corridor there are abstract designs of squares and rectangles adorn the wall. There are also bubbles, tails, fins, and other parts of aquatic monsters and shapes along the wall sides.
It's 39. Thank you, Wither, for soaking up the 1.
Roll the 1 for us. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. This is such a weird diagram. The stairs go into the...
I'm assuming the
The
stairs
circle
go
is in
down.
the... Yeah, the stairs go down into a
The
pool.
stairs... What's that? Yeah, the stairs go down. The circle is actually underwater. Yeah.
Underwater, yeah.
Yeah, most drawings have arrows mean up, and that's why it's confusing.
Yep. What was your seek?
39.
Yep, you actually see a couple of drops go into the water and displace here. Bloop. You're pretty sure he's over here.
Do I see any way out that's not through the hoopy thing?
Nope. Iuz. You actually see a little bit of blood in the water. Like, droplets of blood could have turned the water a little bit discolored. You could kind of tell that something's bleeding over here.
Well.
And you see a floating potion bottle used.
Hey, stop drinking the treasures.
He says loudly, oppressively loudly.
Here! How did they get here?
Here we go.
All right. So while you guys are running down the corridor, what is Oscar doing?
Oscar's.
You can hear it. He like hisses like. Stay back.
That's about 1 round.
And Oscar's like it kind of you catch that he's splooshed over into the corner here.
Oscar's just trying to keep track of where he's at, and
Okay.
he's got a dagger, the worm fang poisoned dart in one hand, and the psionic dagger in the other.
I still have powerful magics at my command. You false ones. Where's Alkur? Where's that false prophet?
Where's the keys to the crab?
What?
Keys to the crab, or the rod to the crab, or the phylactery to the crab, or the...
If you have any semblance of honor, I wish to speak to Alkur the False.
I am highly honorable.
Okay. Alkur and Bone Crusher get a pulse of a panicked person, kind of like rapping at your door in your mind.
Hello.
Nobody home.
You! I wish to bargain for my life.
What do you have to bargain with?
What is it that you want? Call back your dogs. I am in the water. I am near the water gate on the western side. You trifle with powers you do not understand.
Require a scroll of teleport, phantom steed, and any other information that you have that would be useful to me.
Teleport?
Yes.
I don't know if I could find you a scroll, but I could find you a spell book.
Spellbook would work.
Deal. You will let me leave. And should we encounter ourselves again, you will not raise violence against poor old Deggum.
I will not raise violence against poor old Deggum.
You are your dogs!
It's best if the dogs don't see you. They don't like it if their noses get rubbed into something.
That dwarf. He's there, isn't he? Call them back. I cannot find your teleportation scroll or formula here.
Agreed.
Okay,
Potentially.
Bone Crusher, you hear this conversation?
Okay.
I'm not
Crusher.
lawful good.
Crusher,
Yes.
do you want to be back in time to prevent the pumpkin seed?
Where is he? Fucking got his big
Krieger.
sword out. What?
Krieger, hold. Come, we'll just stay in this hallway for now.
And then in his mind,
I know what value this has to you. We need to get back.
We do. And if I can unravel the mysteries of that scroll, I can get us back in time to prevent the deaths of many.
Indeed, I agree.
Krieger
This
just
will
leans
go.
on his frost brand, and the tip of the sword is actually freezing the water along the ground.
Don't slip.
Huh? Oh.
This way. Come and make the deal with him.
We're making
Okay.
deals now? He spits on the ground. Call back your dogs! Call back your dogs!
This one has a way
I'll
for us
blow
to
this
get-
one up!
This one has a way for us to get back to Omelette before they die. We need him alive.
Alive doesn't mean not broken.
No. Come on.
Alkur starts.
Come on. Let's go.
Alkur starts walking. He's like, I was supposed to. Krieger. This man has something that we need to get back to Homelet in time.
Omelet.
Are we making deals with evil? I thought we set ourselves straight about that part.
Are you willing to sacrifice those of Omelet? What is the greater good in this situation?
Darian, the pumpkin seed is heading to Omelette and they will kill many. That town will be destroyed. Alkur has a way of getting us back, and this one has the means to provide it to Alkur.
Good God, we need a level. Good God, we need a level. It's like, I would be very embarrassed.
Are you worth 150 XP by any chance?
Only 149!
Nope, he's free to go.
Alright, well. So,
Baron you could tell, is grinding his teeth.
We must make difficult decisions when it comes down to saving.
It's not my
innocents.
decision to make. If he's a demon worshiper, he's gonna die by the answerer.
Then you will have to answer to those who've
So,
lost their loved ones in Omelette.
in the telepathic bond, this is why you don't want to be seen.
Called off your dogs and no dare!
Ptolemy,
Yes?
are you able to speak with the dead today?
Yes, I can corpse talk, yes?
Then it appears we have no deal.
Then he will die! And you can tell that he's like starting to cast a lightning bolt at Krieger. like an all or nothing lightning bolt.
Yeah. From the cockles.
Yep. This is probably the last spell he will ever cast. Poor old Deggum.
just jump into the water plane.
So, he has the knowledge. We'll just... Don't break his skull, just his limbs.
Got it! Alright, we'll roll initiative.
I thought you said break everything.
We need his body intact.
I think this is going to be a deception initiative.
It kind of feels like there's all sorts of nonsense and craziness going on.
Yep.
Also, the deception initiative makes it far more likely that Deggum gets his lightning bolt off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess up.
lightning bolt in the water-filled room.
Yeah. Electrocute.
Yeah, with the king, it's pretty much one of those. No, he's talked to him when he's dead. Yep, he's confirmed he knows the thing. So if he doesn't know the
Deggum
thing,
goes! Yeah! He rolled a 13, he got a plus 12. There is the initiative order. Deggum is going to rip
oh, that
off
3 on Oscar. God damn,
a
that's beautiful.
5th circle lightning bolt.
Hey, I got one of those in the tank.
He's just going to roast Krieger, because Krieger is scary.
That's good. It's good. It's good.
Okay, Krieger's, let's get a reflex save ready.
Yep.
Okay, Krieger's
reflex.
reflex save.
It's like a
Save
7d12 lightning bolt.
17.
Yeah.
Here, I'll roll that shit. We don't have anything that'll help right now, yeah?
3rd level spell, he increases
It's
the
6d12.
6d12. Yep.
22.
That
That's
is a failure.
Fail.
fail.
Regular old fail.
42 electrical damage.
Easy come, easy go.
Did it become visible now?
He becomes visible.
There you are.
And then let me check an item. Which, this stupid. Just give it to me in alphabetical order.
Yes. Having a section within subsections within the section, and oh my goodness gracious! Why are elixirs so far away from mutagens when they're the same fucking thing? Why? It's a potion. They're all the same thing. You drink it.
Alphabetical order.
You drink it, and magic happens.
Alphabetical order, guys. That's all.
And then the apex items are separate from the other warned items.
Which item you're looking for, Marty?
No, I got it.
He's gonna try to turn himself
What's
invisible again.
his magic item called? So we can look it up and perhaps go.
Shit, it's 2 actions. Okay, he raises a shield as his next action. That was Deggum. Now it's Alkur. Traitor! 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 He's just screaming in his head.
You will spill your secrets. We're gonna glitter dust him.
I do no such thing! Traitor!
I think there's a will save on glitter dust now. At one point, I was contemplating glitter dusting the elementals. Oh, sorry, no, can't be glitter. No, I already cast glitter dust. Sorry, lies. I will. I've already used that spell. Okay, so apologies. I can't get the scroll out in time. So we're going to.
Did somebody put the 42 damage on Krieger?
I'll do that.
Thank you.
We're going to move and we're going to cast Fear on our foe.
Okay. He gets a 30 on his save.
So he is frightened 1, I believe.
Okay. He looks pretty beat up. He was still hurt from the fight that he fled. I think you accidentally fireballed him, or
He was. Oh no, it was Cloud Killed.
Cloud kill. Yeah, he's okay. He's got like blood running out of his dried blood from a nosebleed, and his ears were bleeding. Bloodshot eyes. Alkur comes over and makes him very afraid. In his mind, he's like, oh. Alkur realizes that 2 presences that felt really far away are now no longer far away. The Supreme Commander and the Arch Wizard have returned, or are within.
Whatever the rage of this is.
Yes.
We need to leave.
You notice that Deggum also notices that, and you get a sense that he's going to run over to them to tattletale. Shadow.
Break his body if you need to.
And also make him pray and
Okay.
So
So you move, make him pray, and
plus 2, 30, 28, 25. Hit.
his AC is 26.
Oh,
27 with his mage armor.
2d8
With the shield
plus.
spell.
A shield,
One.
he
27?
shield gives you +1.
Yeah.
Shield is +1, and then depending on your caster level, you can deflect for more damage by then sacrificing your ability caster.
So he's gonna deflect that first arrow by getting rid of the shield.
So if he's got 5th circle spells, the shield will deflect 15 damage.
So he takes 1 damage.
Bing! Ugh!
Oh, you prick.
It's called magic. Oscar.
Easy now. I believe in the terms of some friend of mine.
I'm going to scoot across because we don't want to make a line. Catch! He's going to throw the dart at him.
This is the dart with the poison on it.
With the purple word poison on it.
Okay. Deggum's AC is 20.
26.
26 with the mage armor, 27.
No, his shield's
His shield's gone.
When you deflect with your shield, it's not
Wait,
gone.
mage armor? You say mage armor?
Yeah,
or
he has a
shield?
26 AC, then he has mage armor, so 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
he's
then his
another
shield.
one. Okay.
His shield's gone.
Yes. Okay.
Use your hero point. You can hit this boy.
Alright, I need to figure out my range attack roll because I haven't actually looked at this in a long period of time. So 14, 19, 1d20 plus 19. Ah.
Okay. He looks at it. He scratches his face in anger. Krieger.
We're rage.
Dun, 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 dun.
The chargy smashy thing.
Okay. Ah! There's a scream in both his head and
His bonus is plus 21. Go for it.
I'll roll. 40.
critical hit.
So 4d12 plus 40, something like that.
His damage is
4d12
plus 13, plus 20, plus 40. Yes.
plus 40 plus 2d6 for the frosty. Oh. 74 damage.
Pardon?
74 damage.
74 damage.
Okay, so he's dying too?
And he's slowed.
And slowed, and isn't he prone?
No, he's got a sword now. I believe
Just
this is a sword.
a diagonal attack downwards from opening him up, jagged wound from shoulder to hip on the other side.
It'd be flat-footed, Ahmed, I believe is what swords do.
Ptolemy? I think he might almost be dead, he says as Ptolemy splishes around the corner.
Starts casting Talk to Dead.
Should we take him with us?
How long does it take you to cast your spells?
It's a long-term spell to cast. About as much time as it takes to gain focus.
Yes, what he said, like last time.
Do we need to leave? They're here. Almost here.
We need to leave now. We do not have time.
Ptolemy's like freaking out at the portal. Water. There's something bad in there. It has tentacles.
All right, just get hold of your stuff.
Bone Crusher will play to the end of the round.
Bunker's gonna go and kill him. Run up there.
Are you running on the wall just to be a jackass? Just ha ha ha.
Well, he could, yeah, but I'm not good. He's gonna make this 2 runs up there and then flurry.
Your neck. How do you like that now?
Yeah, that's
okay.
36.
Okay, so dying 3.
And then 17. Yep.
You just crack his neck off to the side, and Deggum has died.
Yep.
Now, does he have a staff, wand, or rod?
He has a couple of wands.
Grab all of them.
We grab the wands and we go get our other civilians and like making all do haste GTFO.
All right, so Krieger, Oscar scoops up a couple of wands. Krieger picks up his body because I guess the plan is we're going to chit chat with him.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're standing for a brief moment in this chamber before hastily running where?
We're gonna go pick up the Maybell and the Princess Yathea.
Oh, okay. So you're running out of the temple, the
Pick them
greater
up.
temple.
Yeah, we're making a break for. Do we have
Time
all?
to go, ladies.
Do we have all our treasure, by the way?
We carry the vast majority of it with us because we've got big ass bags of holding.
Okay, Maybell. Did you find my daughter?
Not yet.
I can't leave without my daughter.
We don't have a choice.
Now is not the time for
We need to go
altruism.
now.
Okay.
Our deaths will not find your daughter. We need to run right now.
Okay, she starts sobbing, but she falls in line.
Crusher, the princess. Could you carry her?
Oh, yeah. Let's go, sweetie.
She does not say anything. Concubine Shella is tied to a chair and has got a gag.
Shadow pulls an arrow. He's like, dead, alive, what? He's got an arrow facing her.
No.
Look at Darian. My fingers are slippery. I could.
He just puts down your bow. Like he just pushes down your arrow.
I didn't. Fine. Shadow's disappointed.
I'm just going to. Alkur's having one last think to see if he's got anything that would. I don't think I've got modified memory or anything like that.
Toodaloo, says Ptolemy.
Doodles! And I could Phantasmal Killer her. Maybe Darian won't know what that is. No.
Okay, you do find Echo had curled up on this divan, or like
I
a
could flesh to stone her, but that's not going to do what I want.
it's like a very large barrack bunk. He's kind of crawled over and spilled some stuff. I don't know what else you guys are doing.
Okay, we're leaving.
What about him? Says Krieger.
We're making a break for it.
Leave him. They're already going to get all the information from the concubine. If you're not going to kill her, you cannot kill him. Same logic still stands.
Darian's just marching forward. All right.
And we are leaving.
Okay, you're going up the steps. Which way?
4, 3, 2.
Where are you guys going? from here?
We're gonna squish the squish path.
Okay, Squish senses that there's excitement and lands on Ptolemy's shoulder. You can go up the squish path. I will go to level 3.
So that's 3. He's like, level 3 off. 2 levels later.
So I think that's over here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Think we're gonna hold our breaths and go through the fungus room. Not as carefully as we did last time.
Okay. You hold your breaths and kind of just whip along that wall through the fungus room. You want to roll a d20 for every living person that goes through the fungus room.
How many are there?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Starting from the top across, so top left, across, right, and down.
Sure.
Any ones?
Yes. Number
Last
4. 2 of them. Last is number 4.
one,
So
two,
Ptolemy
3, 4.
and Oscar.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
I believe Ptolemy's immune to fungus.
Yeah. Oscar needs to make a fort save.
I told you not to step on the fuck. God.
As you breathed in a spore that was pretty bad.
See purple elephants. 31.
Okay. I thought that 3 was yours for a second. Okay, you just end up kind of sneezing a bunch when you get out of the room and your nose is running, but nothing bad happens. Although the fear of something bad happening is just as bad. You guys get to this to the stairwell. Now, where are you headed? Up the stairwell.
The stairs.
Okay.
It takes us to level 2. Or that one goes straight to level 1.
That one is level 2.
What about our guests? Our friends? The 3 rescued. You know, the one with the beard.
Yeah. Alright, shit. Shadow, go get him.
Bone Crusher.
Mm-hmm.
There is a presence in that strange space that is approaching. It is a tower of indomitable will.
What strange place?
In your heads. The tower of indomitable will is approaching Crusher.
We have a uh-oh, Alkur. It's coming to our head.
Yeah, you can see this massive like tower like structure just slowly moving towards Crusher trying to run away. The tower of indomitable will. You know that is the supreme commander. That is his mental projection. He is not a man to be messed with, and you guys have spent 3 days messing with his shit.
Well, I
Scattered crap everywhere.
All right.
Literally.
You notice the tower.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Yeah, the tower just seems to be catching up to Crusher.
Alkur, help! I'm gonna need your help.
What is your
Shadow,
what is
go
your
get,
what is
go
your
get them.
Yeah.
what is your will DC?
Shadow turns into a wolf and runs.
Will DC is give me a sec. Crusher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18. I could use a hero point ahead of time. Well, we get 1, right?
Yep. Unless you use an item.
Okay, does 34 beat your will DC?
Yeah, plus 10 is 28.
Okay, so the Tower of Indomitable Will has cornered you.
Plus 30. That's a problem. That's a problem.
You, Earth Temple.
Quickly takes his clothes off.
What has happened?
Well, with the
Alkur's going to attempt to interject.
Okay, Alkur's like,
dungeon's been
All right, so Crusher and Alkur are kind of falling behind the running because the two of them are like stopping to have like mind games.
Oh, you see the
So Alkur is going to attempt to.
The tower splits its faces and is now looking down at Alkur and down at Crusher.
See, they attacked us, and we defended ourselves.
Who attacked?
With their the arrows that were cursed on
The cannon.
You broke my truce.
We were attacked first.
We shall see. Give me a deception check.
You mean roll a d20 and
You
laugh?
mean you want me to roll that too?
Yep.
I can roll a 20.
17.
Natural one. Perfect.
I was starting to put a story together, and then he just points at me and says, "He did it."
Killing bells like a cannon with the electricity, or whatever it was.
Okay. Mines are tricky things, and you spilled a secret. What is one thing you didn't want Hedrak to know that he now knows? And this is Alkur that ruled the one.
Yep. Something that he really doesn't want him to know?
Yeah.
That I've got a sister in Omelette.
Okay, fair enough.
Like-
You're like, we're getting back to Hamlet where it's safe, and I hope we're going to save my sister and make sure
my
that...
sister's okay.
You are not of the temple. You are pretenders.
More of the temple than you are. Been here as many times. At
You're a
least.
pretender?
Run, little weaklings. Run if you can.
Just have to clean up your mess.
All right. So where are you guys going on level 2?
We're sending Shadow off to go collect up the Beardman and I don't think Iggy can leave, and then the Ogre.
Okay, so
They're on level 3.
So
They're
you
on
guys-
level 3. So Shadow goes north.
We're going on level 2.
And he's in doggo form, so that he moves real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
a shadow
50
in
foot
doggo
movement.
form.
Shadow's
Yes.
in doggo form, yeah.
Yes.
Because he has to go down to level
Okay.
3 again.
So
to go get
Shadow's
people.
Shadow's running. And
And
where
then
are
this
you
group
guys?
is going up to level 1.
Okay. Level 1.
The stinky level. The icky poo poo level. A necromancer's dream level.
Yep. You hear voices up here. I don't know what happened. There's lots of bodies out there. Like you could hear like chatting coming from over here.
Oscar's going to start to. He'll lead the people around the traps. He'll just going to take a quick peek down the hall.
You can see 2 bugbears. They're
All right. We're going to follow the expert, try to stealth this group out that set of stairs.
Yep. They've got like greater temple symbols on their tunics. You don't know where they came from, but they seem to be remarking about all the dead bodies. They're fucking stinks. Oh, we gotta guard the bodies.
You know you've got shit duty when you're like, no, you guard dead things.
Not sure why proper burial. Don't ask any questions at this point.
When we come back, it's just going to be the same temple again. Everything's a ghoul.
All right, so you're gonna follow the leader, stealth. I think the person that has the worst stealth is Darian still.
Maybell Gundagroot?
Maybell, let's see.
What level is she?
Second, she's probably like a 4th level commoner at this point in time. So 4th level commoner, 12s down the row, which would mean she has a +6/+7.
So she +8 with Oscar.
Okay.
Doing the leadership. 19.
All right, let's see what the perception check of 2 low-level bugbears are. This is tense.
On the other half of the adventure, Shadow, who is quite wounded, gets murked.
Bugbear thugs have perceptions of 7, so 17 was the DC. The group of you are now sneaking out this way. And you're heading towards the ascending stairs. Meanwhile, Shadow's going on a massive run in dog form. Let's given that this is a very dangerous thing that Shadow's doing, let's get the proper token for Shadows in doggo form. Where did I put that?
It was on the 4th floor, I think.
It was on the
You
4th
just moved
floor?
it to the side.
Okay. Yeah, when Shadow split into 2, I moved it to the side. Okay, there we go. So Shadow's running. You get to the spiral staircase. You don't hear any movement or activity.
Get to the 3rd.
You're going back down. Okay, Shadow goes deeper into the temple. No, that spiral staircase goes up.
Oop. Okay, hold on. Who told Shadow to go take this? Go all the way up?
Well, sorry.
Yes.
Then you go across, and then you're going down by the cistern.
Down.
Okay.
Here.
Shadow sees, when he rounds the corner, 2 werewolves.
Is this... Which one's down? Which way's down? Oh, can I stealth?
See the one saying descending stair?
Oh, there.
Descending stair.
Yep.
Descending stair.
So you were running, so you can give me a perception check as they were talking.
Oh, actually, I would have gone straight through here.
Yep.
Perception, sure. Shadow can turn invisible with a cloak.
You're running through the halls, and
Let's see.
let's see if you
In
hear.
dog form.
Yeah,
Back form. Oh, that's Crusher. That's Crusher. Here is Shadow.
hear them talking. We'll say DC 15.
Right up here. Here we go. 1d20. If I don't roll a 1. 1d20. 16. Yeah, it's 33. I hear them.
Okay, so you actually heard them a little bit further back.
I use my cloak to turn invisible. And... Oh, I gotta get across this water somehow. There is actually a way. Was this a door that was open?
The water's probably like mostly dried, or there's just sort of a wet stain at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth across.
Okay.
Invisible.
Shadow stealths across while invisible, and you notice that the male werewolf has a spear in his hands. He's leaning on it.
Kind of spear.
It looks like a red. It looks like a wickedly barbed spear, like something that you would go boar hunting with. It has runes along the edges, and you recognize it.
Where the tits were they hiding?
See this little black room right here?
It was a very bad room. That was a scary room. Didn't be scared.
God damn it. Alright, It's more important to get the other guys. Shadow's gonna go run. He's gonna stealth to get the guys.
Okay, you heard them kind of talking, like,
I wonder where they went. I don't know. But
He's gonna mark him as prey. The guy with the spear. He's gonna mark him as his prey.
I'll feed our spear to our grandfather should we come across him.
Is there a sense motive or perception check to sort of gauge people's combat effectiveness? Is that still a thing?
I don't know, but if they were the same as the werewolves before, a pack of them tore Shadow apart, but...
Yeah, he also got clocked by a giant at the beginning
Yeah.
of that. Like, a
Yeah.
hill giant
Yeah.
his ass too, so, you know.
Shadow would mess these guys up, but not with 30 damage and not on his own. So he's running downstairs to get the other guys.
Okay, so you went all the way up to level 2 to go back
2.
down to level 3.
3. So right now
How-
he's.
How the dungeon master decided the dungeon would be.
Shadow's just fucking like,
God damn it. This is bullshit.
Alright, so level 3, that stairwell brings you out.
This is like the first procedurally generated dungeon, and somebody just wrote down what was procedurally generated.
it takes me here. And then Shadow's going to keep running.
No, I think it brings you to the other one.
Which other one? No, I'm pretty sure it takes me here.
Nope.
That's where we first came out of.
Yep, that might have been a mistake. There are 2 stairs. There are 3 stairs that lead down. 1, 2, and 3. So you appear here.
Oh. Have we ever appeared
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Okay, so I know how the hell do I get there? Oh yeah, I gotta go all the way down, go right, up, diagonal, up. Okay, so I'll go straight down.
Okay, you get to this door. Give me a perception check as you're about to go through this door.
Okay. $32.
Okay, you hear spellcasting.
Woshar, Orayas, Irzamar, Stasus.
Do recognize or smell or recognize the scent or the voice?
Nope.
Is this door closed?
Yep.
Turn to Shadow. Try to slowly open the door.
Okay, down to level 3. Shadow peeks out the door after turning back into himself.
I'm gonna use the gloves to heal myself. By the way.
Yep.
Because I could probably use that.
There is a strangely robed man standing amidst the statues casting magic, and it looks like he's guarded by 2 hill giants.
Oh, that's the main asshole! Oh, fuck! I can't get to them.
That's his toady. Shaped like a toad.
I couldn't even hit him on my best day. I can't get to these guys.
He was casting in front of this one, and you notice that there is this rippling fire of magic. You hear a third voice in the chamber, as he has just taken a fire giant out of stasis.
Okay, Shadow closes the door. Is there... I'm not gonna go through that shit. Fuck that. Is there a way... Shadow's gonna go back up the stairs.
We have called you, brought you back in service of the greater temple. Your words are my commands.
Fuck. Bad.
We are really tired on this day.
Okay. So level 3, the healing is 16 hit points.
You notice that he's just moving off to the next statue.
Fuck. Excuse me. Okay, I can't do anything about this, guys. Shadow turns into wolf.
Yep.
And then he goes up.
There's like a laundry machine or something at the background at Adam's place. It's going.
Oh, is it? I was like, that's
ever
my
so
heart.
slightly, and it sounds like a heartbeat. So it's actually providing some like weird tension to the scene. Yep.
Let me know when you want me to do.
Okay. Shadow's running around trying to find his way through this mad maze. All right, you're running back up the stairs then to level 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did we get here? I don't remember how we got to this level, to that area.
There were stairs that went down.
Yeah, but which ones?
These ones.
The ones by the wolves.
Yep. Those are the first stairs that you went down. You went down these stairs, and there's another set that you never went up to see where they went, but they're somewhere around here.
Okay. Let's take these 2 werewolves down, I guess. Marking him as... fuck.
That's awesome. I can't do the thing I'm supposed to do. Fucking kill these things instead.
Alright, I mark him as prey. I'm gonna take my full round action to hit this bastard.
Okay, I'm going to add some werewolves to the initiative. We'll call them pack leaders.
Oh, great! Shadow turns to the archer. Spade.
Mm-hmm. What's your perception, Shadow?
18.
Okay.
Wait, I can try to sneak past them. Fuck.
Okay, their initiative was 19, yours is 11.
Wait, I could actually sneak by them up here. Sneak by them up here and then go through these doors.
You could try.
I will try that.
Okay. Give me a
Stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yep. Oh, it's fucking dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Yes. $27?
Okay, so you're in dog form or shadow form?
Dog
Hybrid.
form.
Okay. So you quietly, as quiet as possible, move past them. They're just standing there. They seem cautious, like they're trying to figure out what's going on. The woman had wandered to this corner, and the man was still leaning on the spear and scratching himself.
Is this door open down here?
Nope, but you can make another stealth check to go through it.
Okay, so turn into shadow.
Okay.
40.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
You critically succeed and then manage to go down. Down to level 3.
All right, run. What?
Nope.
Level 3.
Level 3, and then
There we go. Run. What the fuck? I'm being moved.
Yeah.
That's right. I was over here. Wait. He's gonna turn to shadow.
It's me, Shadow. Quiet.
I think we got some visitors.
We have to go right now. Right now.
Iggy,
Get them both right now.
you are not done cleaning the alembics, and
Cleaning isn't done yet, Baldy.
If you don't come with me right now, I'm leaving. Pick up your shit.
If
I
the master would appreciate you leaving because you are kind
My
of mangy, dirty.
My friend, can you give me a moment?
Leave right now, or I'm gonna leave you here.
Marty, can I pick up what I need to be an alchemist, or... Shut that off.
no. These are 3 things that you need. You've made a list.
Okay, then I pick up what I have and I go. Come on, my friends. Need to make it out of here. Do I have any of the mutagens or any of the stuff that I prepare for today?
Maybe. You are non-combative right now, though.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Clean.
Where are we going there, Shadow?
The masters have returned. They will put you in chains. We're gonna leave this place and come back later.
Where are you?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Oh. Oh shit. Shh. Shadow comes around the corner. I'm gonna touch you on your arm. He touches him on his arm.
Let's
Hey.
go. I can't make myself visible. Let's go.
Right, but Ali's not done his work. He says he's got to create an ounce or something.
I could. All right, let us make our way out of here. We'll try to.
This
we'll-
is the best alchemy lab in the land.
We will come back. Shadow.
All right, Dink.
We have to.
All right.
Cleaning. Make the clean. Very important to be very clean.
Yeah. He picks you up. There you go. Oopsie baby. We could take the survey of all the things that you need to clean. Come on.
Okay, so we will find what the master needs to be clean.
That's right. Right. You need some help carrying some of this junk? Fucking Mudrazzar breaks something when he touches it. Oh,
Here, take these things. Put it in your bag. Let's go. Hurry.
All right. He's dumping glass things into a bag. All right. You can put it back together, right?
Fine, let us go.
It is very so low.
Shadow's wondering how the fuck to get out of here with these idiots.
All right, Shadow. Apparently, Shadow's invisible.
Eyes sort of narrow.
We're gonna have to fight our way up.
This better not be a trick. Ali's got important work to do in here. Oh, you too, Dink.
This needs to be clean for the master. The masters enjoy clean.
If the shadow promised that we'll come back so that I can complete this work, then I do not want to be in chains. I cannot craft anything there.
You sure we can trust him? He is a werewolf.
He is with the other one. He is with the other ones. They trusted him.
All right.
Come up there. Fuck it then. You coming?
Okay, so
Shadows.
this has taken a considerable amount of time. Let's go back up to the level 1 group that is sneaking past some guards.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't know how I'm gonna sneak out with these guys. I don't know.
The future Robin Hood that is Shadow and his merry band of
Morons.
Okay, you can hear a considerable crowd upstairs. As it's like people have returned.
I'm mighty confused.
Ptolemy have a veil spell?
Ptolemy has a veil spell.
Can we use the veil spell?
Oh, what do you want me to do?
We need to blend in.
Oh, yes. Yes. What would you like as your disguise?
Followers of the greater temple, minor ones.
Minor ones, greater temples, so bugbears.
Yes.
We'll be the buggiest bears that ever did bug. Quiet. The irony of that statement is it came from Darian. Right. After a quick casting, he makes all of you look like bugbears, and the people that are slung over shoulders are goblins, like little knocked out goblins.
Little trophy goblins.
Yep.
Alright, and we're just gonna cruise on out, not even just look nobody in the face, we're just leaving.
Out of here.
Okay. So the group of you leaves, and you can see a veritable army kind of like starting to shuffle back into the temple. You also notice that there are carnies by the dozens that have been placed into chains.
Ooh.
And you also catch a glimpse of 2 hill giants carrying a gigantic iron box. Not quite gigantic, but it was one of the lock boxes that was in the guarded tent, if you recall. And if you want an idea of like how much of the army has returned, you've got like that.
It
Oh.
is. That's not so bad.
That's bad, dude.
Eh,
There's a lot of meat here.
if we had a good nap, let's get out of here and take a nap.
Darian says, the twisting. Isolde would have never let these people leave.
She's probably in the box.
Krieger has to grab Darian's arm so he doesn't go charging like mad. Not now. So, not now, says Krieger.
Later. We'll be back.
Okay, so you guys are now in the temple exterior. You walk right out past some trolls that were dining on the big pile of food that was left there from last time, and a couple of ogres. And you march right outside. The carnage is the decapitated horse heads and just festering in the.
Alright, we are going to. I think we're gonna walk.
Just
away.
right. Just walk away.
Just walk away. We're taking our toys and we're going home. We're just walking away.
Let's see how long the veil lasts.
Should be a long time.
Hours. It's hours per level, I think.
Day? No, there's nothing per level. They've removed the concept of per level.
I mean, it's hours. Hour or hours? I remember it was.
It lasts for 1 hour, up to 10 creatures.
Perfect. So we are walking away nonchalantly.
Well, I wish we had the spell when we first got here. Stall me.
Certainly would have been helpful.
Oh, fuck.
Where the hell is Shadow?
I don't know. He went running back for the others.
Well, Hopefully he comes up with
Damn.
something good or gets himself out of there.
Hmm.
I mean, he has a built-in veil. As in, look like a dog. Amongst a place with werewolves.
It's
He'll be fine. We'll just come back and save him from the tallest tower.
yes. I guess if he gets trapped in there, this will be a theme for him.
Why you fucking fricks?
Look at all those carnies being dragged into the temple. I wonder where they're going. Oh.
The sound of teeth gritting.
Yep.
This won't stop until we deal with her. We have to go back and prepare. This is the best course.
How long do we need to prepare?
I don't know. We need to regroup.
We need to find out where that third gem is. And he kind of just taps the blade.
Yes.
We need to figure out what it is exactly that they're doing. Hopefully those manuals and maps and things will discern it. Oscar, you also have something in a box that even you couldn't open.
Yes.
What are you talking about? I mean, yes.
I was there with the little fiend.
Yeah. There's... You don't know about what's inside. Neither do I.
Do we have the magics to even get back to Hamlet to save those people?
If we make haste, we potentially could make it in time. It's a gamble.
And what about Krieger's sword?
Krieger's sword is in Melb. It should... If the crafter is extremely efficient in his task,
It would be on our way back, anyways. When we come back to this temple, we can pick it up then.
These people don't deserve this.
No,
They do not.
but they're not the only ones that have gone through this. I'm sorry, Darian.
Well, everybody hold on to your butt for a second. What if we put a little bit of distance between us and this place, we take a nap, we talk to ourselves a little bit, get in touch with our feelings, and then
I will slap you.
we basically make the decision to come back here and kill all those fuckers.
I could use the short rest. I imagine the casters can as well.
Right. So,
Have you learned this fucking teleport spell yet?
It's in one of the books in the temple. With that spell, I can get us back, but we need that book.
Right. And we need to learn where the book is from...
This guy. I know the spell.
Bah, bah, bah.
from Lettuce Head over here. Very well. These people, by my request, are being sacrificed. I hope we did enough in those 3 days. Gods forgive us.
Forgive us.
Alkur is not going to talk about if they even exist, and like he's going to just avoid those topics. No, faith is good. Civilization will prevail. It must.
Shadow's gonna have a hell of a time. Look at all of them going up to the temple.
yep. Alright. I got 2 shiny silver pieces that says he gets back by dawn.
How is he going to know where we went?
We smell bad.
Oh, I could tie my scarf to this tree.
There we go.
Okay. He
Don't tie your magic one, jackass.
No, the other one. That's right. That's right. Don't worry. And he ties a scarf to a tree, and you guys wander off into the wilderness, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to go.
How far away from the temple are you going?
Far enough that the presence of the indomitable will of doom isn't there. Can we do that in an hour?